Hello everybody, and welcome to Colonel Sanders is a lovely human being, and I want to date him and make him my own. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Then there was a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank.
Like him? Like him?
I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders.
What kind of stories?
Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in high school?
Yeah, I get that. No, but that makes complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade.
You mean the convertible was just like him? The convertible was specifically made to be like the head of Colonel Sanders? Or the full body of Colonel Sanders? I think something might have gotten lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Yeah? You know what I mean? Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy. Like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now?
Why, yes I am. We definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you? I guess.
What do you mean, you guess? We'd be perfect for each other. You. Perfect. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You're great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, it's just what I said. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here, or is it just me? Miriam checks to make sure that you're alone before continuing. So this summer,
while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some, to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals. And that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anybody.
Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
I don't know. I don't want to make up a fake ingredient. No, it's just one ingredient.
Anyone could use it.
Okay, I'll tell you, but it has to stay a secret. Miriam nods furiously. You told me that he uses... Never would have guessed that, would you? Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. I can't. I'm just. It's a birdie. Without English, the watch start to horse dance and monster first, and the beautiful church there rear in the sun never guitar seat. Your sister is said to be lose scare. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You turn the corner stuff and thinking out now. What a horceful beard you have. What a horceful beard. That's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you.
Oh, Daddy just gets really nervous around people they like.
What? This isn't helping.
They got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it.
No, you shouldn't see it. Please, yes, please. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, the situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. No, this is a... And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Bad. Like counterfeit recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. Yep, counterfeit recipes, summoning a demon. You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming.
Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
I'm gonna get closer. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van muttering something that sounds a bit like a magical spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping, and you try to cover your tracks, and it provides an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules.
I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
It doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a good look at what they're hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't even know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're trying to toss potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts.
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Womp.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Whoop, womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him across the room.
Oh, protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think they must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashula's tone is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, I don't care. I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. But my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do.
Which is why in 1776, the signing of the Declaration of Independence was Chicken who first signed the name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Daddy?
Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. What do I want to sample? Now, there are a lot of different kinds of water out there. A shimmering pepper? Why not? It says shimmering. A brightly colored pepper stands out from all the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out to grab it and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend. Oh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Oh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. Oh. You must. But all you must do is. As I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is. I'm sorry. I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. Ooh. You come to and find everyone staring at you.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever.
You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cataphoria lights turn on, and your rivals enter and make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared
Via timed competitive cook-off. Yay! Demand they stop what they're doing. Step up and tell them you're on. Sure, why not? A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it.
I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool!
He's Van. He would still dab. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Daddy. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely you'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing course.
I get it. It took me a sportsing, because not football, or the soccer, or the basketball. It is just a sport is ball. I missed it.
At least not until we turned on the timer. Timer ready.
Just then, a huge light blasts in your face, flashing the words, "Timer ready!"
That's what I'm talking about. Oh!
I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly The hard way builds a solidly I can't read. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. That's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope it's a message that lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. 100 seconds on heat. 100 degrees Fahrenheit. That's wrong!
What were you thinking, Daddy? Get your head in the game! I'm sorry!
You're going to need a season... Oh my gosh. You're going to need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices? No, that's right, yeah, 11. That's right. You might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction.
Tail wagging intensifies.
Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind? Trust? That's wrong! Ah!
I'm begging you to get it together! Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes.
Ah, it took me a minute. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashla is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never to forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on this advice and draw energy from that. No, I don't know! This is a horrible time to start forgetting important things. No, I couldn't recover. Oh, I have to try again. Oh, I hope I don't have to start all the way over. If I have to start all the way over... Oh, okay, no I don't. Alright, I'll see you back at the questions.
Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season the chicken before you cook it. Okay, alright. 11. That's right. No ingredients yet. Tail wagging intensifies.
Elevate your craft? I don't know. Gratitude?
Yes! Gratitude!
Classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster. deep beneath the surface of the Pacific. What do you mean? But I've clicked. Okay, what? Next question. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. Success? Sizzling success? Oh.
Don't forget. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye?
I believe in you, Daddy. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all I can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy? What were you thinking? Get your mind back in the conversation. Ah! Grr. What a hunk. I know, right?
You know what? Don't you be focused on the challenge. You're falling behind. That one. What does that even have to do with craft? I don't know. Woof woof. We're totally struggling to keep up. Next time, Ashley is ready to begin plating elements on her dish. Where does it go? More complex. Time to make up and toss a biscuit dough and mix it. Yikes. Zipped. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow apprentice utilized in a kitchen battle. But sometimes that just means sacrificing a personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Daddy does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know if it is properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get very far going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hands in the mixer to rescue the dough before it's overmixed. No! You're not fast enough and your hands get stuck. It's immediately crushed by quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. You know, it's just the rest of the match, you know? Yeah, it's, right after the match, you have lunch, it's just like, you know? Is it... Poof, better. Colonel Sanders shakes his hand in shame. What you often find is that the easy way, you can turn out much, much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be.
Oh, wait, no.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Ah, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Daddy's injury.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Out of this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights. Taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Daddy to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried crochet atop. Croquette? Croquette? Croquete. I don't know what words are.
Croquette.
Atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. And pearls of blueberry gelée. Oh no. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger over his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. Well, what you do in all situations is that if you feel any sort of anything, what you should do, especially rage and stuff like that, is you take the rage, you take a metal container, like not like tin, like you take stainless steel, and then you just take that rage and you just shove it in there, and then you take the stainless steel lid and twist it on and none of it gets out. Then you take a welding torch and just all around the edge so that this cap is just welded to the top so it can never get out. And then you put that deep down where no one can ever see it again. You probably put it on like a shelf above your heart. Just put it right there, you know? So that if ever you like do anything that, you know, shakes at all, you know, it could possibly tip over and then ruin your entire life. And that's what you do, folks. It's what you're supposed to do. It's what everybody does. Get with the program. Your rage burns so intensely with your eyes that they burst into flames. Oh no, your flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn into ash. They fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. And with that, I think that we are going to end this episode with having our hand be the gone and having our eyebrows extra crispy and Colonel Sanders doing a thing where he eats chocolate, which isn't inherently bad, but because it was Ashley's, we put all those emotions deep down into our soul. And now we are the big sad out in the courtyard, trying to be alone, thinking about Colonel Sanders. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more, make sure to hit the like button. And I will see you and Colonel Sanders, and not my eyebrows, in the next video. Take care. Peace out. It would help if I could read and remember people's voices.